folks. Before we start the video, I want to sincerely and truthfully declare that none of this video was produced using any intelligence of any kind. No artificial intelligence, no alien intelligence, no intelligence of any kind was used in the production of this video. Well, hello folks. We are set up already. I always forget to set up the camera once I find the site. It's kind of like I need to test the site out to see if it's good enough. Out. He's already found a stick. There was a huge windstorm that went through here and knocked down a lot of trees. The roads were closed for the last couple of days. They just opened them all. So always check the website for the national parks before you go, because they have good information on them. They just opened, Cades Cove has an 11-mile loop that's a wildlife loop. It's really one of the reasons we came here. And they just opened it because they cleared the trees out of the way. But they had 90-mile-an-hour winds, I guess, so pretty interesting. We probably will not be doing a campground review of this place because everything's the same. If you drive through, it's all just either side of the road, campsites. They're all pretty much the same. It's all a concrete pad at a pretty good slant. You'll look at my front stabilizers, they're almost fully extended, and my front jack is I'm worried about that. He is so excited to be camping again. He has been bored to death at home while I take care of the garden and the yard, and we've been planning our Michigan trip and some other trips. So he's just excited to be here. I had the window down and he was looking out the window at the bear along the road that we had to stop for. And it's going to be a fun trip. So anyways, let me get the rest of the stuff set up and we'll take you on the road. Be right back. Hang tight. We had to run into Townsend, Tennessee to get gas, and it's a pretty nice little town with lots of restaurants and laundromats and hardware stores and all that stuff. So we stopped at the Peaceful Side Creamery, which is also the Peaceful Side Social Club and Craft Brewery and Kitchen, which has pizza. They have an outdoor dog area for the dogs to play in. They have an outdoor jungle gym kind of thing for the kids to play in, and they have outdoor sitting and eating and a taco bar sometimes. There's a really nice place to eat. The food menu is appropriate, with hand-tossed sourdough pizzas and an extremely long beer menu. We got the veggie pizza with sausage, which has artichokes, the green stuff, peppers, onions, bella and maitake mushrooms, and of course Italian sausage. And I think there's a few other things in there, cheese and sauce and all the other stuff, but looks pretty good. We're going to try it. That's really good. What do you got in it? Must have not red sauce, but white sauce. The Loop Road is really about the history of the community that lived in Cades Cove, and it's buildings from the earliest settlers, and they're only really the log early cabins and churches and cemeteries that have been preserved. All of these buildings are open for people to go into and look at and be nice to. They are historical, and they are people's homes, really. But the beauty of the Cades Cove area is just phenomenal. We had terrible weather between wind, cold, and rain. It was tough to get decent shots, but it was a beautiful area in the middle of the mountains, this little hollow. And while most people come to Cades Cove for the wildlife and the cabins, the horse tours of the mountains are quite extensive.
Well, spring brings the sweet smell of females around, I'll tell ya. Nothing like strutting your stuff. He's a good-looking Tom, too. Hang your wings, flan your tail, walk around the females saying, "Hey, buddy, get out of my pace." Don't I impress you, darling? I don't know where they got that white one from. He likes them.
Of course, all that beautiful flat land between the mountains made incredibly fertile fields for farming. A lot of the fields were cleared of timber to build those houses and cabins and churches, but it was a fertile place to raise a family and start a community. Of course, deer and turkey were all over the place, and some of the flatlanders and city folks used to come and stop and watch them, but you knew something big was on when you had the bear jam. Every time there was a bear sighted somewhere, every car stopped and tried to pull over, or even Keela wanted to look. And there were bears every day, 2 or 3 times. So this is a little cub that was up on top of a hill that I got some good pictures of, but we saw some big ones way out in the fields, not too close. The rangers have done a marvelous job keeping these bears from coming near the campgrounds and begging or pilfering food from cars and stuff. They do a real good job making sure that people have their stuff put away and nothing left out. But there are all sorts of people at the Great Smoky Mtns Nat.Park. You will see people from every country and every religion and every place in the entire United States. I could have easily picked all 50 states on the license plates in the parking lots, looking at all the cars. But anyways, folks, I think this is going to end this video here. I didn't have time to take as much good stuff as I wanted because of the conditions of the weather, and I didn't stay long enough as usual. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and we hope to see you on the next video. Bye-bye, folks.
Must be a wildlife sighting, because it looks like everybody can go right after this. This is just Great Smoky Mountains. It's not so great when you get caught in a traffic jam.